1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desire for good work.
Yeah. A bishop is basically the head of a church. You know what I'm saying? Our bishops technically is the apostles or our elders, so to speak, you know.
A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober.
Yeah, because when you read that, the husband of one wife, see, hey, I ain't no bishop, baby. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point is you gotta have time, because when you're a bishop, you gotta watch over all the disciples. You know what I'm saying? Such as us. And when we go to doing retarded shit, you hear retarded shit have from the Nebraska camp or from the Missouri camp or from this camp, you got your hands are full. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, don't just hear something and just don't understand it. You just hear it and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Get wisdom, all like get and get understanding, man. You know? God damn, niggas just hear it and that's what it says. You know? Understand it. That's a whole different, deeper layer, you know? Go ahead, though.
Vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality.
Yeah, you can't fuck up like that when you're in that leadership role. You know? It says given to hospitality. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Apt to teach.
Apt to teach. You know, so certain things, all the things fall up underneath us. You know what I'm saying? But certain things is like, okay, it's understandable. Because if why would the Lord tell every man in the Lord you can't, basically every man in the Lord you can't have more than one wife, but then you can tell you can. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand why it says that. But that's not even, you know, if you don't understand it and you want to argue that, then you ain't in the right mindset anyway. So we're going to get what we're talking about right now. It's basically, start off, it says giving the hospitality. You know what I'm saying? When a brother come in town, you show love to him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures tell you shouldn't take no script or anything with you. So when you about to go, because people should be taking care of you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Not given to wine.
Yeah, not giving to wine. You basically not always, you know, out your body full of liquor and shit, man. Is it talking about no, it's not drinking at all? No, it's about the efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, drink in moderation. The brother, you know, the apostle come from out of town and as soon as he pull up, I'm stumbling, hey, apostle, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, not supposed to be like that. I'm at work stumbling over and shit. You know how Gadites guy, you're not supposed to be like that, okay?
No striker.
Yeah, you're not violent, you're not always fighting and shit. Always looking for a fight, you know?
Not greedy of filthy lucre.
Yeah, always trying to come up, always trying to get money, always trying to penny pinch. You know what I'm saying? That greedy of filthy lucre is like that ill-gotten gain, which is the lesson I wanted to go over, man. You know, that's the lesson I was talking about. We're going to go over. Always trying to scheme your way to get money, man. The Lord going to bless you with money. If you come up with an idea on how to get more and it's decent, that's fine. But you shouldn't be like, hey, man, if we do it like this, though, we can double that shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I like Keenan.
You know? Who?
Keenan from Keenan Kel. He always had like a get rich quick scheme, or he's always just trying to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? He always had basically, like you said, a scheme on the clock to get to the top. It says, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous.
Yep.
One that ruleth his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity.
Yep.
For if a man knows not.
Yeah, that's another thing. What if your kids is demonic as hell, man? You have a demonic ass kid. Does it make you not a man of the Lord or something like that? No, you can't control that, but you're supposed to try. Okay? Go ahead.
For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High?
Yep.
Not a novice, being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of the devil.
Yeah, so we supposed to be skillful in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We gotta study, we gotta know what the hell we gotta know what we're talking about. when somebody challenges it or questions it, just like when they was up here. We got to answer. The scripture says, be apt to teach, be ready to give an answer. You know? And sometimes not giving an answer is wise. Saying, let me think, let me research that. Let me verify that. Let me get the details on that. I don't know about that. All right? Stop trying to have an answer, basically, in order to give an answer. Your answer could be, I don't know right now. I'll get back to you on that. You know? That's an answer, but it's not the answer they probably want. You know, somebody coming up to you, what's the circumference of the universe? Like, I don't know. That's an answer. Like, I don't know that. Neither do you, nigga. But that's not a, you know, I don't know. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? If I had to know that, I would. All right?
Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without.
Yep, you got to have a good reputation of them that are without. You know, I was about to say, really within people within the city, but fuck them. The real people you need a good rapport with are the other disciples, man, and the elect, man. Because the other people gonna have a bad report on you, don't even know what the fuck you. Black power, yelling it. You know, you don't know what we're talking about. You know, and just like the guy said, you know, we all don't know too much of us, and we don't know too much of y'all. You know, the people out and about don't know us unless you stop here and get your information. Which you had a couple people that did. You know, like old girl used to come out here and sit with old boy and shit. She came, so if she have a rapport, it'd be more accurate than half these niggas. Because she actually sat and listened. Okay?
It says, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil. Likewise, must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, not giving them much wine, not greedy and filthy lucre.
Yep, because we'll fall in the area of deacons. You know what I'm saying? Ushers. Things like that.
Holding the mystery of the faith in a pure conscience. And let these also be first proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless.
Yeah, you're not out here stealing from the church. You're not out here leading the church astray, giving them at the earth is flat and all that bullshit, backbiting and talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Not in that type of spirit. Okay, go ahead.
Even so must their wives be grave, not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things.
Yeah, you shouldn't have your wife in a booty club every weekend. You know, you're a prophet. Like, you should have some wherewithal to say that I don't need to be with this type of woman, man. She twerking on Instagram and shit. Yeah, that's my rib right there. Like, bro, that's it. You know, like, it's understandable. You got your woman ain't in the truth, and she a little ratchet, or she a little loud, or she come from whatever background she comes from and shit. But she, you know what I'm saying, twerking on Instagram, that's not a good look, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming in, walking through the house, y'all there, and she in a bikini and shit. You know? Got little X's on her nipples and shit. And what you looking at? Turn your head. Look at my woman. Look at my woman. Your woman wild, dog. You know what I'm saying? You married. And if a woman walking through like that, I'd be looking at the fella like, what kind of women you into, bro? Like, this your woman in your house? This ain't no little side piece. This is a woman. This your woman? Like, wow. You know,
that's my heart right there.
Yeah, that's big. Oh. That's all I can say. Oh, okay, I got it. I see. Oh. This nigga knew already, though. Like, you knew the whole time. You go ahead, brother. You're ignoring me.
Even so, must their wives be grave, not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things. That the deacons be husbands of one wife.
Yeah. So women be like, oh yeah, you read that in the first word, husband of one wife, right? But are the women just faithful? All our wives faithful? Are they all this? So that up means to say we need to stop fucking with you? You see what I'm saying? Because I've dealt with this where women deal with it, you know, even my woman at a point. See, it says that right there. But you know what I'm saying? So shots just leave you the moment you do something like that, right? No, it's like understandable that everything ain't gonna be like in stone for things like that. It's basically implying that you got a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You can drink, but not giving too much wine. It says not giving to wine. You gotta understand what it's saying. Don't be out here fucking funky drunken, man. Just like I said, not giving to filthy lucre. You can make money. You can make more money. You can open up your own business, but don't be like scheming for money all the fucking time. You know?
They can even say being greedy of filthy lucre.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just talking about like you know, understanding and not literally dealing with every single word for a specific meaning. You know what I'm saying? Because just like I said, husband, one wife. But the scripture says you can have more than one wife. It tells you that what the women got to do at home, that you're supposed to be faithful. Read it real quick.
Let the deacons be husbands of one wife.
No, the one up before that.
Okay,
This is the wives.
yeah. Even so, must their wives be grave, not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things.
Faithful in all things. You know what I'm saying? Like the moment you break that, like, oh, see?
But faithful in there.
It's like, nah, man. Because what Corinthians say, if you got an unbelieving wife, you know what I'm saying? That means I can't be a deacon. That means I'm not in the office anymore because she like this, or my son is a fucking drug dealer. Not disown that nigga. The little piece of shit. Disown his ass. You know? Now once the church is established, when we get in the kingdom, we ain't gonna have no church. We all gonna be the church. The kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of the New Jerusalem, that's gonna be the church. But we gonna be having multiple wives in the kingdom. We ain't gonna have no tattoos. You know? We ain't gonna have to prophesy, so we don't have to monitor the whole nation of Israel. But we will have to govern the whole world. But the law's gonna be written in our inward parts. So women gonna know to shut the fuck up and do their jobs, man. Not challenging us and things like that. They're not gonna be a distraction. You know? They're gonna be a help at that point in time.
Let the deacons be husbands of one wife, ruling their children in their own house as well. For they that have used the office of a deacon well purchased to themselves a good degree, and a great boldness in the faith in which is in Yahushua HaMashiach. These things write I unto you, hoping to come unto thee shortly. But if I tarry long, that thou mayest know how thou ought to have behaved thyself in the house of the Most High, which is the church of the living power, the pillar and the ground of truth. And without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get out of that. I just wanted to get the characteristics and the things that you want to, you know what I'm saying? You got to have that virtue. You got to have that integrity. It's a responsibility to be in this gospel. And you don't want to have that Jezebel spirit within that. You're trying to show integrity, like humble bragging or being over humble or being over righteous. And it's like you got to have that balance. You got to have that balance of honesty of where you at. How can you be wrong if you never see yourself as being wrong? You know? No fucking, you driving up a hill or you just driving on a regular hill and when you switch gears, that motherfucker and it's jerking on you. Oh no, that's just my brakes. You know, that's your transmission problem. But will you ever fix it? Nah, nigga, that's my brakes. And when you're braking out, I hit it, they ain't releasing on time. You trying to come up with a good ass theory and it sound legit. My engine humming because it's struggling against the brakes. Come on, man. Your fucking car gonna go kaput. So be humble in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Don't be over humble. You know, the Lord trying to give you something that you need. Nah, brother, I'm good. Nah, I'm all right, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like that story that said the man prayed to God to save him, and he said a boat came by.